Alright guys, in today's video I'm out here and I'm trying out a new spider rig technique on my kayak and catching some crappie, so stay tuned. Just get outside and do something awesome. Alright, so we're going to measure this one here. Alright, that's a 11 incher, so we're going to keep that one. Put this one back out here so I can get this other fish off. Got this other small one here. So if you look here, you can see down to the right hand side, you can see I've got a spider rig type set up there on the whiteboard. I've got some rod holders on it, but what I discovered when I was out there was that the rod tips were too high from the water, so I need to adjust those down. So I tried to make do with what I had that day, and I've got one rod up ahead of the kayak in my roto grip, and then I've got the other one off to the side. I got a bite there. I don't know if y'all saw that. Oh, I do have a fish on there. Just a small one. Oh, it came off. Good. So I just got this one rod out of a snag, and you can see you just got to pay attention here. Ended up getting a bite on my other rod while I was trying to mess with the other one. Another little one. Let's see if I can get my minnow. Going back. So that's like 3 fish. I've only really been doing this for a couple minutes here, so that's pretty good. All of them come on the minnows though so far. Got another little one here. There's got to be some big ones mixed in here with these. Yeah, another little guy. I'm gonna keep after it. And got another keeper size crappie here. That should be good enough to keep. Really light bite today. So we're gonna go ahead and play it safe and measure it. That's perfect, 11 inches, so we're going to go ahead and keep that one. Yep, I definitely do. And that one actually came on the jig. Huh. So we're going to throw that back out there. That's a little one. That's not going to measure. Yeah, it's right at 9 inches, so we're going to throw that one back. Alright, let's get back to fishing here. So some people might ask, like, why was I only using 2 rods? And I'll just tell you guys that the reason is like, I was really just getting started trying to do this technique, so I felt with 2 rods, I'm able to look between 2 different rod tips. I'm also only having to worry about snagging up 2 different rods, and I felt like it made it more of an enjoyable experience. So if you're trying to get started doing this, I would just recommend that you try to get started simple, maybe 2 or 3 rods, and then go from there, especially if you're out fishing on a kayak and doing it for the first time. Oh, here we go. Let's see here, what we got here. That's a little white bass. That's a little white bass. Didn't expect that. Hey guys, and just remember that if you are trying this, especially for the first time, or even if you're an experienced angler, like, you're going to get snagged up, you're going to have to pull off, you're going to have to retie. So just be prepared for that, and don't get discouraged when you're trying to try this technique. Alright, so I broke off here, so I'm going to show you how I have this rigged up. First I'm going to take, I've got an 1/8 ounce jig here. I'm going to go ahead and tie that on. And I just use that loop knot, so I'm going to go through the eye of the hook, and then I'm going to create a loop, and then I'm going to go through it 2 times. Once I go through it 2 times, I'm just going to cinch it down and get a little wet. Allows that jig to freely move on the line. And then I'm going to get my 1/2 ounce weight here, which is like what I'm using today based on the current conditions. Put that through that 1/2 ounce weight, and then I'm going to tie on a swivel. This is further out. This is a size 7 swivel here. I'm going to reel this in so that I don't get my other one caught up. I've got my size 7 swivel here. I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to have about a foot here between my swivel and where my jig is, or not for that. And then I got my leader material here, just the same as the main line that I'm using. Cut off the excess. Alright, so now that I got that on there, now's where I'm going to tie on my regular hook. So I'm going to take my hook, and I'm just going to use a simple Palomar knot. Put that on there. So I've got about a foot in between the egg sinker and where this hook is. Give me a little bit of space for that minnow to kind of freely swim around. I could use a jig head on the bottom, but I prefer to go ahead and use nothing with having this minnow. So that's how I got everything rigged up today. Hey guys, so I just ran into somebody that watches the channel over here. His name's Jonah, and he's over here gonna catch up some fish, hopefully catch some fish on the spot that I was fishing back there. Seemed to calm down a little bit, but the wind's starting to pick up, so appreciate seeing people that watch the channel out here. Love seeing other people get outside and do something awesome. Alright guys, so overall had a great day out here today. Enjoyed trying out this spider rig thing. Caught a couple decent size eating size fish this morning, so I'm always happy about that, so I can have a fish fry maybe later this week. And as far as the setup that I have goes, I do think that I need to adjust them down, like I said before, so those rod tips are a little bit closer to the water. But other than that, really enjoyed trying this out. You see a lot of people do this on big bass boats and all that stuff, but I've never really tried it from the kayak, and seemed to work out pretty well. So if y'all have questions about how I set that up or what I bought, just comment below and ask me, and I'll let you guys know exactly. I might even do a video on how I made these brackets and all that stuff. So if you'd like that, comment below. As always guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching. Don't forget, get outside, do something awesome. If you get a chance, take somebody with you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It was super awesome seeing Jonah out there with his mom chasing some fish on a beautiful fall day, and I just really hope that I inspire each and every one of you guys to get outside and do something awesome every single day. And thank you guys for tuning in to my channel.